Great job, Kelly. That was an amazing speech, and I'm sure we all got so much out of it. I loved the wedding toast gone wrong humor. You had amazing humor in this whole speech, and that slide and the opening with that caught all of our attention, and I just thought it was great. You had great slides throughout as well. Your objectives were to give club members tools to give a perfect evaluation, whether you're a newer member or a seasoned professional, which we all got tons of tools, and it was great. To use body language and humor to enhance storytelling, which was on point, and then to take pauses for dramatic effect. You hit all these in a great way. Again, the toast, don't roast, I think landed for a lot of us and helped me and Teresa, especially during this eval, to be able to not jump into too many negatives and too many things, but to give more positive. And so that was very helpful. I felt very honored to be an example in a few of the areas. That was very cool. Thank you. Let's see, leaving the meat to be questionable was a great line that you had. Sorry, my handwriting could be better. Strong body language, hands used very well, and facial expressions. I tend to have my hands up too long, and you didn't. They were coming up and down, and you used them in great ways. Great check-in towards the end with saying, great. You said, you ended a sentence or a topic, and you said, great, to everybody. I like that a lot. Just got everyone to kind of check in, and you to check in with everybody in a sense. Loved bringing in examples using other club members like me, Bill, and others. I thought that was great. It made it very personable and just brought everyone into it. And so for recommendations, there was a long pause after the intro, which had me kind of on the edge of my seat, but it was a little bit too long. It seemed like a slide change maybe that was a little bit lengthy. You had said confident is the speaker. There was a phrase in there where the speaker is confident. You kind of swapped that. And I almost didn't write that in because I honestly didn't have a whole lot of great feedback. This is my first eval, and I was really trying to, but I was also really wanting to focus on a lot of the positives. Slow down, so much packed in. And so one of your objectives was to take pauses for dramatic effect, and there were strong parts to that. I just think you could have, like me, maybe speak a little bit slower and have more pauses for that effect. But overall, really, really strong. We were all in tune, and again, great humor. I wrote way to teach us so much in here. It was a pirouette of information. And now pirouette meaning it was a full range of such great eval information. This helped my eval while evaling you, and focusing on two constructive things helps a lot and helped me hopefully do this in a smooth way. So Kelly, thank you so much. That was a great speech.